So here I am. It's 4:30. It's pretty warm right now in the blind, but I'm going to sit here till dark. I'm in James's blind. It's the one where he shot that nice big forky. And I've sat here a couple times since then and I haven't seen anything, but there's some changes going on here. There's a hemp field over this way and a big pathway going across here from the animals going to the hemp field. But today there's some people working out there and they turned on the pivot, so it may change the patterns of the animals. Who knows? They may bottleneck, right? Just line up in front of me right here waiting to go onto the hemp. Who knows? I'm hoping they will. But it's a little bit windy, not too bad, and it's a little bit warm, but it's common for this time of day. It'll cool down. So I'm looking forward to seeing things improve here at this blind, and hopefully I'll get a shot at a nice big Colorado buck, mule deer buck. So James is checking cameras and doing some glassing to see if the big bucks are still going out to the hemp field. We can't tell when we're in the blind, so he'll give me an update on that. So anyway, here we go. I forgot to tell you, I'm sitting here with my dark hat on. We're it backwards. It's more dark. Sometimes I put face paint on, but in here I still have my trusty lucky hat in with me, because everybody knows I couldn't ever get it here if it wasn't for my lucky hat. So I'm feeling good. I'm set up. It's gonna happen. Well, let's see. I sat this blind this morning till about 9:30, and it's near the fence. Private land, hemp over there, irrigation. Deer love it. They jump the fence and go somewhere out here, but there's a big trail. This is the same place where James got his nice forked horn. And I sat here this morning, and I saw one doe. So we went out and we checked cams and brought them all in, all the chips. And we're seeing some nice bucks at this other spot where we don't have a blind set up yet. So I got a job for James to do. You know, camp girl, whatever you want to call him. And he's moving one blind that doesn't have much action, and he's moving it over to that spot with a hole in the fence that had some nice bucks going through there. They go through there, it seems like right at dusk or in the morning, somewhat later than expected, like 8 or 9 in the morning. And we're hoping to get one of those bucks. So while I'm sitting here looking for deer, maybe reading a good book on my phone, he's out there working, which is good for him, and he needs that. But today in Midday, we went driving down and took our meat, which had been hanging here on the ranch in a cooler at about 37 degrees, and we took it to the meat processor. It's fairly inexpensive here in Colorado and gives us a lot less work to do when we're home, and it's easier to transport, so he should have that ready in a day or so. So I gotta hurry up and get a nice big buck so we can get him in that cooler, and then we'll probably pack up and head home. But I'm optimistic. I know it's a good thing, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get him here, or maybe over at the spot we call a hole in the fence spot, and get one of those big bucks. So wish me luck. It's gonna happen. It's about 90 degrees. I think it was 89 degrees on the truck thermometer as we drove out here. So it's going to be a little tough the first couple hours, be a little hot, and then it'll cool down. So and see if I can get some good film for you of what's coming next.
It is October 1st, which means our epic September has officially come to a close. If you've gotten to this point in the video, you know that unfortunately Tove did not get a deer here in Colorado. He had some fun opportunities. We really enjoyed the trip. And you know, all in all, we filled 3 of 4 tags with our bows in 2 different states. And certainly cannot complain with that. So we are happy. We're headed. We literally just started driving. We got like at least, I don't know, shoot, 15 hours to get home. We're gonna stop by a butcher, pick up my deer and our 2 elk, get them loaded up, and then we're gonna click off as many hours and miles as we can. Look at this, passing some heavy equipment here, folks. Yeah, we're gonna get it done, and we're enjoying our time. So thank you guys for watching the series. We'll make a little video here driving home, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video clip.
Trip update is I'm driving now. James drove for a bit, and we just left Phoenix. We're leaving Phoenix area, Buckeye. We filled up with fuel and ready for our last little jaunt, whatever it is, about 4 or 5 more hours at least. We're doing fine. Says that it's about 106 outside here at Phoenix, and I hear that in Ramona it's around 100. So the truck's gonna get a workout, but everything's going well on the trip, and we're gonna be in California soon. Whoopee!